What do you take, bro?
Nothing. Well, supplements. I can tell you a whole list. No.
Danny Duncan has just called out Simeon Panda for being a fake natty. This is absolutely hilarious. Let's just hop right into it. So if you've been living under a rock or you just simply don't know who Simeon Panda is, Simeon is fake natty extraordinaire. He has been in the industry for so long claiming natty, and he has been called out by anyone and everyone in the books.
Any adult has the brain capacity to understand that this is not physically possible without copious amounts of steroids.
And then you have Danny Duncan, who is honestly just so funny in my opinion. He doesn't take crap from anyone, and he does a lot of pranks. You might like his content, you might not. It's definitely not for everyone. But anyways, I figured in this video we'd play devil's advocate, and I would see, is Simeon Panda natty or not? Do I believe the tales that he tells? And is Danny Duncan right about him? If that sounds like something you might be interested in, let's just hop right into it. So when you're discussing a fake natty, there's certain things you want to look out for. You want to look out for their body language, their posture, are they sweating, are they rubbing their hands, just simple stuff like that. And then you gotta go, okay, are they the hardest worker in the room? If they are, they're probably not natty. I hate to break it to you. Are they eating chicken, broccoli, and rice? Now, chicken, broccoli, and rice is an amazing diet, but that's usually the fake natty diet because they are so healthy they cannot eat any other food besides chicken, broccoli, and rice. And how dare you say they don't eat that healthy their whole life? It's insane. Another thing they like to brag about is, oh, I've been working out for 10 plus years.
I've been training for almost 14 years.
Now, obviously, you're going to build an amazing physique in 10 plus years. Odds are you're not going to build traps going up to the size of your ears and delts the size of bowling balls. And lastly, this one would seem kind of obvious. You can't just keep making a linear progression of progress throughout your whole life and lifting career. You're going to hit plateaus. You're going to stop growing. But before we even look at his transformation video, you can already see that he's already resembling some of these traits in this video and prior videos.
I've been training for almost 14 years. It's absolutely despicable, to be fair. It's just despicable. It's pathetic. I mean, there is so much doubt.
What do you take, bro?
Nothing. Well, supplements. I can tell you a whole list. No.
Why you flex while you say no?
Did I flex?
Bouncing, bro. Bouncing.
Always bouncing, man.
Bouncing, bro. Come on. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you're good, you're good.
You've been getting that forever.
From the beginning.
That's a common
From the
thing.
beginning.
Everyone just says you're on roids. Like,
Yeah, from day one.
So you can already tell he's just shaking in his boots when Danny Duncan, a guy who, he couldn't give me what people think about him. He's already questioning him, and he's already shaken about the question. He tries to avoid it. Another common thing they'll do is bring up their genetics, on how their genetics are amazing, or sometimes they'll even say their genetics aren't good at all, but it's all hard work in the name of the game.
See this, when I started training, I was ripped before I even touched the weight. Yeah. And then I just built on muscle on top. And my whole family, you should see my brother.
that's what I'm saying.
You should see my brother now. My brother never really trained.
Yeah. Dude,
you should see him now.
He wants to
Phenomenal.
So we've already seen some of the common signs. Again, just because all of these are signs doesn't necessarily mean that he's not natty. And again, I could be making my whole analysis here, and I could be completely wrong for all I know. But let's just go ahead and check out Simeon Panda's transformation video, see if everything adds up, and let's see if he does any of these signs.
Everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that.
So to Simeon's credit, starting off in 2001, he already has an absolutely insane build. Now, to be honest, he could have been working out before this, but assuming that he hasn't worked out in this video that he posted is legit, this is an absolutely amazing starting point. He has big shoulders, he has big biceps, he has pretty well developed forearms and decent traps, and he already has a chest outline. You can clearly tell he has 99.9% genetics, and a lot of people would dream for this physique as their end goal. So he has great genetics, I'll give him that, like he said. Now for looking at 2006, absolutely insane physique. Now for the average person, I would say this physique right here is not natural, no doubt. But for him, looking at his starting point, I think I could say this is definitely natural for him. He has great development, but nothing seems too out of the ordinary, that was 5 years in the works. I think this is absolutely Natty achievable for him. And then we skip 4 years, and this to me is where you could definitely say he is dabbling in the PED use. The guy is looking absolutely dieseled as hell, veins coming out the wazoo. He's starting to develop more shoulders, a lot more traps, but maybe you could play devil's advocate and say this is natural. This is around the 10-year mark, I believe. No, 7-year mark. So you could, maybe you could say he's Natty here, maybe. And then you get to the 2011 period, and then all hope is lost. I mean, like, look, there's a chance he's Natty here. If I had a gun pointed at my head, he's not Natty. I'm sorry, like, you can't just get that linear progression naturally. Like, I feel so bad for Simeon because he has become such a meme in the industry, but then again, I don't feel bad because this guy has made millions scamming his audience. So we went ahead and watched the Danny Duncan call out. The dude pressed him. You could tell Simeon got a little nervous. He just didn't expect him to get called out right in the middle of Zoo Culture, especially by somebody like Danny, who's just a lot smaller and nerdier compared to him. And then we looked at his transformation video. There was a lot out of the ordinary with that one. It's definitely sus. So, bullet to the head, he's not Natty. I'm sorry. Sure, there's a chance he could be Natty if we're playing Fairy Tale Dress-Up Land, but he's not Natty. And Danny, good job on exposing Simeon. Way to stand all business. So I think that'll pretty much wrap it up today. If you enjoyed, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.